Today we are going to use one button to turn it on and off. First, connect an LED, ground, and okay, D2. Then take a button. This point will be grounded, and this point, let's say D4. Okay. Now we define int LED equals 4. LED is at 2. Okay. And int button equals 4. Pin mode LED output and pin mode button input pull up. Now I am going to use one button to turn it on or off. Okay, I will put an if condition. If digital read button equals 0 and digital read LED is also equal 0. We need both the pins, LED pin and button pin. If both are 0, that means if LED is off, we will turn it on. Digital write LED high, and just copy paste. From here you can format. Okay, now first condition is that if button is pressed and LED is off, turn it on. If button is pressed and LED is on, then make it low. Okay. It will work, but not perfectly. I tell you why. Now see. Oh. Now see, it worked, but not at each press.
Okay.
On and off, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now see, what is the reason? Reason is execution control, flow control basically. Now see, first this line, it checks if the LED is, for example, this is the situation right now. Okay, if digital button is 0, that means if I press the button and LED is off, then turn it on. This condition will be skipped, right? Because it is already on. This condition will be skipped. Now it will check here. If button is pressed and LED is on, then it should turn it off. Now see, there is no delay. There is no delay. This loop is running very fast.
Okay.
Okay. I press the button. This condition is executed, and within microseconds or milliseconds, this condition is also executed.
Actually, we will press one time only, right?
Okay. So that's why it is not working. So what we can do, we can put a delay here. Let's say 200 and a delay here. This is also 200. Now it will work better but not perfect. So see, on, off, on and didn't work, but working better than before. Now what is the reason? It is staying here. If I press the button, this condition will execute or this condition will execute, but this delay is still not enough. Now see, if I keep the button pressed, it will start blinking, right? Because first this condition is executing and then this condition is also executing. So this method is not working. For that we need to modify the flow control. For that what we doing? We use labels. I tell you what are labels. We can modify the control. Put start. This is a label. You can name anything. You can put here your name also. Okay. All right. Now, if I enter the if statement and then digital read button 1. This condition will be executed when button is when we leave the button. Okay, I will explain and you will understand it better. Okay, we need to put a bracket here and one bracket for this if. Another label, it is B, and if stop, and here we write go to start, and here go to B1. Now we need to understand this point. Okay, and one bracket here for this if. Okay, now see what happens. This is B1. When we press the button and LED is off, this condition will be true. It will enter inside this if. Now it is at B1. After that, if button is 1, that means when we leave the button. Okay.
Okay.
Now see, if we don't leave the button is still pressed, right? It will not be 1 until it is pressed. Okay. As long as it is pressed, it will not be 1. It will be 0. So this condition will be false. This whole block will be skipped, right? Now program will come here, then it will go here. After that, it will again come here. Okay, because it is saying go to B1. Unless this block is executed, it will keep on revolving here. That means nothing will happen until we leave the button. Okay, so it goes here, 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 right? So it will only work when we leave the button. It will not go. Main reason was execution was continuing when we press the button. First line executed, second, third, fourth, all lines were executing. Now execution will not go beyond this point. Okay, and when we leave the button, let's say when we leave the button, it will be 1. It will turn on the LED and then it will go here. Loop will start again. Okay, let me make it more clear. Okay, just copy paste this if. Okay. C and V. Now, if the button is pressed and LED is on, then make this label B2 because we can not give the same name to different labels. Okay, and here we make it low. Now main idea is we press the button and it will not work until we leave it. That will solve the problem. Now let's check. You can see I press the button and I'm not leaving it. It is pressed. That means it is running between B1 and go to B1. When I will leave, the if statement below the B1 will execute. Oh, I think there is some issue. It is not working. Okay, let me check it again. If digital button is 0 and LED is 0, then B1, if button is 1, LED should be high. Go to start, go to B, okay. B2, okay, we need to put a delay here. Let's say this delay is 50 and one delay, because it is running very fast, that's why there may be some issue. Okay. I think button is not rightly taken. Yes, that was the issue. Now see, it will work. Now it will work perfect. If I keep it pressed, it will not work. When I leave the button, then it will work. Press, it's not working. When I leave the button, then it works. And when we move it fast, we press it fast, we don't notice this thing. So now button is working very fine.
Can you please tell me the program flow?
I cannot hear you again.
Can you please tell me that?
Okay, now see. First of all, this line is executed. This.
That is okay.
Then this line, we go here, we press the button. Okay, and let's suppose button is pressed. If button is pressed, it will be 0. Button will be 0. This block will not be executed, right? It will go here and here, because it comes to this line and it tells it to go back to B1. It comes here again. Again it will come here, okay. It will keep on running here until we leave the button, right?
Okay.
When we leave the button is 1. This condition becomes true. Then it will come here, it will turn on the light, and it will not come here, it will go here. Okay. Now LED is on because we turned it on. Now LED is on. If I press the button, this condition will be skipped because LED is off here. Okay. Now you see, if button is pressed and LED is on, now this block will be skipped. This block will be skipped. This whole block. It will get skipped. Now it will come here, and again the same process will be repeated.
Okay.
Okay. It comes here. It will see button is pressed, and it will also check LED is on or off. So it will see LED is on. It will come here, and it will see button is released or not. It will see button is released or not. If not released, this block will be skipped. It will go here and here, until we leave the button or release the button, it will do nothing actually. It will move here. Program flow will stop here. When I leave the button, it will become 1. This condition will be true. It will come here, it will turn it low, turn it off, and it will go to start. That means loop will start again from the start, from the beginning. Okay. Now this solves the problem. Now button will not be skipped. It will work every time you press.
Yes.
Okay. And if there is some issue, you can decrease this delay to 10. If you need to press it very fast, you can decrease this delay to 10. Execution will be fast.
Okay.
Now see, if I am pressing it even faster, LED is still working with the button.
Yes.
Okay. This is important. This is important. Otherwise, button works sometimes it does not work.
Yeah.
But in this way, it is perfect. It will work 100%. Okay. And one more thing I forgot to tell. You can save the program from here. Save.
Okay.
And name it anything. Let's say perfect button, and just press enter. It is saving.
Saving the web.
Yes, it is. Okay, not saved. Oh, okay, I think saved. Then you go here. If you have signed in, here you will see your ID, photo, etc., and this my project here. Just press OK, and you will see your all programs here. Okay. So this is important point. Save all your work so that you can watch it again.
Yes.